any open mics either?
220 open mics in New York City. We have 220 on my list right now, and I think there's more like 300, probably even more, that aren't on the list. So
wow, that's.
Comedians open cards! No
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm not going to open this, but I want to take the Shane Gillis ones and throw them over there.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you know, I saw a video of you doing this, and I feel like you're kind of like comedy's Nardwar.
That's been and do to
Yes.
do.
So.
Man, that's so dope. Thank you. No, thanks
Awesome,
for having
man.
me on the show.
Thanks
This
so
is a
much.
Dope show.
Thanks for having me, guys. All right,
Thanks
read the cards. We'll see you later.
Thanks so much. Okay.
Hey, good stuff.
Well, yeah, that's fun. I don't know, you know.
No,
How's
There
the
we go,
gum?
Beatty. Look at
not
that.
good.
Comedians opening cards. No coffee.
God, that was
And
so
make sure
good.
you go and you like and subscribe and you check out all of his other, things.
It's Comedians Opening Cards, no coffee, and this is the second person to do it for the second time. Adam.
Malev. Malev.
Awesome, and it's like freaking probably Monday morning now. It's past Sunday night, right?
Yeah.
And we're outside of the freaking cellar complex, but okay. And you were out freaking doing army things early.
Oh yeah. The pull-ups.
The pull-ups, freaking rocking it, trying to do Norman's game.
Exactly. Yeah. I think I might be able to do more pull-ups than him.
Whip it
I
up.
don't know. You're gonna have to pull up off. Okay. So you know the rigmarole. I got a bunch of cards. You just pick a pack, open it, talk about it for as long or short as you want. Sign one for me. Keep the other cards if you so desire.
All right. I was looking at these hard.
Oh, because last time I probably had the book.
Yeah, you had
And
the
this time
book.
it's just a loosey-goosey because
Yeah.
it's way travel easy.
Different way.
Yeah.
Different ways.
So
Different
less
ways.
cards, but
And I always love the game. I always love David Bacon. Seeing you out here. Okay, so we got Dick Tracy.
yes, that's popular.
That's a good looking one. Or Hustler collection. Wait, is Hustler gonna be like nude cards? What are we talking here?
Those will be nude cards, and the girls will have Bush.
Bush.
Okerson is Okerson opened them,
I got
but they're
Bush
hard to
also.
show.
I actually have a little bit of Bush.
Yeah, I
haven't
mean,
shaved
it's-
my balls or body in a year. Yep.
I shaved this area not too long ago. Sometimes it's fun to shave around the mouth.
You only do mustache.
Yeah, no. Usually I'll shave all my hair and stuff, but now it's getting to be winter, so I like miss the opportunity. So now it'll get really long, and then once it's warm again, then I'll shave it all off.
I have this thing called tricep hair. See this?
Yeah.
I think it's like vestigial, honestly. Like,
Vestigial?
I feel like a weaker species for having tricep
Oh,
hair.
I have some under
You
there.
got tricep hair? All right, so
I'm
we're
sure, but
both weaker species.
I don't know why that's weaker. That means you can stay warm.
Oh, that's true. I guess my triceps will stay warm for longer.
Or like what is it? The like anorexic people will start to grow way more hair.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, because they need the warmth, because they have like no fucking thing to keep them warm. They're like, they get cold so fast. So if they get really really skinny, they'll start growing like hair.
How long do you have to be anorexic to start getting hairy? That sounds terrible.
I don't know the stats.
That's definitely a sign that you need to change things. If you're just, like,
Well, yes,
growing
it's
hair.
not. It's a bad. You're at not a good point.
Yeah.
You're. I don't. That's
alone.
you. Hopefully, someone has noticed by that time. Like it's like okay, that's like a last ditch shit.
I had a joke. I remember like a year in the comedy about anorexic people. Like they were doing basically intermittent fasting. Like intermittent fasting people are basically just anorexics who can't commit.
There you go.
And-
Right. Yeah.
Because like I would fast for Yom Kippur. Like I just fasted for
Right.
Yom Kippur for 26 hours, 25-ish hours.
Right.
And it was, it was good. I honestly didn't feel too bad about it. Like I feel like I could have done more, honestly. Like I feel like I could.
Sure.
I feel like I could make a good anorexic.
Well, I don't think that's something to strive for.
I'm saying no. I feel like I could be a good at a lot of things. Like, I think I could be good at selling stuff out of clipboards at like a grocery store, but I don't know if I want to be clipboard guy at the grocery store. But I think if I had a fall off and my arc ended up there, I think it would end up good. I think I would be good at selling
What do you
stuff.
sell off a clipboard other than paper?
You could sell no, you just sign up people up for things. sign people
Oh,
up
like a guy on the corner.
yeah.
getting you to give you money for freaking making sure that the poison gas doesn't roll through town in the train cars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the guys that like charge extra money for environmentally friendly energy from Con Ed. Like my roommate does that right now. He goes to grocery stores with a clipboard and asks people, "Hey, do you want to pay 10% more in your yearly Con Ed bill
Oh,
for
right.
sustainable energy?"
Right.
And then like all the young like idealists say, "Yeah, of course."
Right.
And he gets people to sign up. But a lot of people are like, "No, don't talk to me."
Sure, that's a tough gig.
It's like
but you
barking
bark,
for
so
comedy,
you I understand why you're picking that as a thing.
I think I would be good at that.
There's a guy up in Portland who does comedy who I think he does a thing for the wind, putting out the wind like
wind power. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
it's like trying to get whatever money to help with putting the wind in the water or something like that.
Love some
I don't
wind
know.
power.
Yeah,
Wait,
exactly.
And you said I'm only the second guy ever to do a second show?
Well, you're really the third. Okerson's done it twice. The young guy. What the fuck is his name? What is his name? I don't remember. The guy who freaking did it early and then went to Chicago, and then the guy I was telling you about before, whatever. Who seeing his development was amazing because it's like you could really see getting 18 mics a freaking week. You're gonna get really good, really fast, and you could just tell how confident he was on stage. Just the fluidness in his jokes. Boom, way more punchline. You know, just like, oh my god, you're like
So
fucking a
you're used to
comic.
it, yeah,
Rather than just like an open micer when I saw you last time. Now you're a fucking comic, and it only took a year. You know, but you know, you're young, you fucking whatever.
That's where I'm trying to be at. I'm trying to get there too.
Exactly. Well, hopefully I'll catch your show coming up. Whatever.
Yeah, November 16th, New York Comedy Festival. We made it in the New York Comedy Festival, my 11 Friends show. So
That's
I'm
awesome.
excited about this. 9 p.m. It's free.
Yeah,
It'll be great.
that's fun. Yeah. I gotta get over to Brooklyn.
You gotta come to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Come to Brooklyn on a Saturday.
Yeah.
See me.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna pick. I was thinking about this for a while. I was looking at the Hunchback of Notre Dame one.
Oh. Pretty rarely picked. Maybe one time.
Actually, I'm between this and the Guinness Book of Records cards.
Guinness Book of Records has been picked 3-4 times. This is very odd and interesting. This has like a stand-up person.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, these have facts. You never know what they're going to be. Sometimes they're like science. Sometimes they're like, oh, maybe derogatory now.
Loki Pocahontas would be a good one too.
Pocahontas has been picked a few times. Yeah, it's a, you know,
Let's see.
even with not a lot, it's tough. But there's probably what, 25, 30 there?
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna choose Guinness Book of World Records.
That's a good
over
pick.
the Hustler. Over Hustler.
Yeah.
Who needs Hustler?
Hustler, it's just like you get nude. It's how bad do you want nude pictures, but you
Yeah, I
don't
know.
really need those anymore.
Yeah.
It's not freaking
Accessible.
when I'm a kid. You know, then it was like, oh my god, everyone would have picked this one.
You want some nude pictures? Ask nicely to a pretty lady that you're talking to for a while,
Yeah, there you go.
and some of them will send. Some of them will send. But
I don't know. They won't not have Bush though.
no.
No,
Bush.
they will not.
Well, you can request Bush. You can make some special requests in some cases. Wait. Getting her skates on. Okay. So we got
Probably fastest skater.
fast lady. Then we got a big old plane.
Probably fastest or biggest. No,
It's like a humpback whale plane.
it's not the Spruce Goose. That was the
Top
biggest.
heavy transport.
Oh, it probably can transport the most stuff for like it's an army thing.
Most capacious cargo plane is the Aerospace Line Super Dumpy. Okay, 87.5 U.S. tons.
Biggest capacity.
Big ass plane. I like that. He looks a little bit like chunky, obese.
It's like a dolphin face.
He's got a little bit of that gut. You ever see like after the survivors would come out of Auschwitz, they would get like a gut, like because their stomachs would expand so much, they get that lean gut.
I remember more of that from like the African children
African children, yeah.
than concentration camp people.
As a Jew, I learned so much about the Holocaust growing up. Like literally, Hebrew school was a third Jew.
We saw a lot of videos back in the day in school of the emaciated. There, perhaps they had hair.
Oh yeah.
Like that's would be where you would look.
Probably.
You know, they.
Oh, I hate that that's a tie back right now, but if we're gonna call back to anything.
But it fits perfectly.
Guy with
biggest python?
Biggest something indeed. Longest snake on a naked man.
It's in India.
Slytherin Cassette Records. What length?
Slytherin?
Yes.
That's so, wow, even back then they had freaking, she stole the whole thing from this.
32-foot python. That is
Wow.
a girthy thing on his naked body.
That's
All
what
right.
gets big, and then they drop them off in Florida. Like the people,
yeah.
And then, so they have a huge problem with snakes because nothing stops them. And they just grow and grow and grow. There's all these giant, like pythons and stuff in South Florida.
Insane. And then we got this big old plane.
Another plane?
Big old plane.
Wow.
Original big wing. The world's largest aircraft wingspan. Oh, the Spruce Goose.
Goose Goose, that's Howard Hughes.
The floating boat. That's cool.
Wow.
That's cool. That's a giant wingspan. All right, then we got
Howard Hughes had all the ladies. He was like a movie mogul guy back in the day. He also made that. And he would just he would get the starlets and he would support them and just have them stay in apartments all around Los Angeles. So he had multiples, and then they just couldn't leave for like years, and then he would just go fuck them whenever he wanted to.
Wait, what do you mean they couldn't leave?
Well, he would like support. He would be like, okay, I'm going to put you in a movie, and then it like wouldn't happen or whatever. But they would have to just wait there, and it was just like a thing. He was not the only one to do that, but then you would just have these like women that just were just because then whenever you went, they had to be there or they were done, and they wouldn't, because they didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
He paid for their food, he paid for their place. They just had to be there all the time.
I remember Warren Buffett talked about Howard Hughes because he denounced Howard Hughes for having all these ambitions but not ever acting on them. Like he had all these big plans, but he was not able to execute the level he could have. And he tried to do everything. I think he was a very detail-oriented guy in the worst way possible, that he couldn't delegate any tasks to any of his subordinates.
Sure, that happened. Yeah, but he also was in like, I think at least 2 horrible plane crashes.
Oh, yeah.
So, his head injuries, I mean, I'm sure that had a lot to do with his later, like, collecting his urine and staying in the freaking, top of the whatever,
He was super
Vegas.
paranoid. He was paranoid. He had to wash his hands at all times. He couldn't go outside.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But those head injuries, that couldn't have been good for it.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, then we got world-beating hat trick card. It is the world's greatest number of individual goals in a soccer World Cup final.
It's not Pele.
3 scored for England by Jeff Hurst in 1966. Wow.
3 goals in soccer out of that is a lot for.
I hate soccer. I love baseball, but
Well, that's only because you're
American.
politically correct.
Yeah.
Soccer. You don't like it.
I hate soccer.
Right.
I love kissing them. Now,
There you go.
supersonic flyers. We got a big bird.
Oh,
Sorry
yeah.
about that. Then we got
Please enter the name or suite. Calling.
Golf guy. Longest
Andy Norton.
longest shot maybe.
And I think that's everybody.
All right. Well, now you just got to sign one, and you keep the others if you so desire.
Gladly.
And you still love the New York comedy scene, I imagine.
Of course.
Yeah.
I love the New York comedy scene so much. I made a open mic spreadsheet. Is that true? For everyone.
With how many open mics are there?
220 open mics in New York City. There's 220 on my list right now, and I think there's more like 300, probably even more, that aren't on the list. So
Wow, that's unbelievable.
yeah, I'm trying to make an app right now for
Right.
comedy.
Oh, that's a good idea.
For-
Well,
for-
there's that Bad Slava, whatever.
That's a shitty website.
I'm not saying don't do it. There's one already there. I'm just
Oh, yeah.
mentioning that there.
Yeah, that
That's
people
all.
want it. Yeah, people
Yes,
use it.
there's demand and whatever.
All right, so I'm gonna sign. Should I sign a big old cargo ship? Let's sign a big.
I don't know. It's all
Sign the cargo ship.
freaking legs fall asleep.
Adam.
Yeah, you do my noise, pod.
Yeah.
What up,
Hey,
man?
what's going on?
You doing the little thing?
This is actually the second time.
on, guys?
Hey, what's up, YouTube?
Yeah, I'm going to Nashville.
Now, what is this
Nashville.
guy's name?
Oh, it's Daniel, apparently. Go ahead, baby. It's
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel. I'm I'm going to Nashville, Chicago, LA. We're bringing it back, baby. We're going out.
And who are you going with?
What is it? Rocky Dale Davis and Josh Adammeyer is going to be helping me going up at the Zanies in Chicago and Nashville. And then my friend Max runs the shop in LA, the one in Hollywood, so he's going to be putting me up there too.
Is there a comedy shop LA?
Yes. Well, there's one called the Laugh Factory. There's one called there's 2 comedy shops. So there's a comedy shop that's smaller, and then there's a bigger one. But there's like 3 that are all managed by like the same person.
They're not related to New York.
No, it's like a whole separate thing. It looks completely different than the one over here. But I know my friend Max, he hosts the shows there, like basically like 6 days a week. He's gonna be putting me up there. So
Kick ass.
Oh, dude.
it's gonna be fucking yeah, dude. I'm excited for Nashville. I had to cancel Nashville because shout out Greg Giraldo, R.I.P. His son was supposed to let me sleep on his fucking couch, and he brought a girl over, and I said, fuck that, I'm not sleeping on the couch. Oh yeah, he was supposed to let me sleep at his house.
In Nashville?
In Nashville, yeah, he's going to Vanderbilt.
Was he around tonight?
He's gone, he already left. Oh no, not Greg Giraldo Jr., Lucas Giraldo.
Oh, okay.
There's 3 brothers.
Was there one of them here tonight?
He was here earlier, if I'm not mistaken. You might catch him at the Grizzly.
Because I saw someone walking, and I was like, that
It's
looks
probably
like
him.
Fucking Geraldo, and I'm like, I know his kid, one of his kids, or something's doing comedy, and I'm like,
Yeah.
but I don't know him. I've never seen him.
If you want, I'll introduce you to Greg. He's like, Greg Giraldo.
Yeah.
Greg Jr., I love that kid.
Fucking
He
ass.
does a show, shout out Professionally Unprofessional, up on the Upper West Side.
Professional, unprofessional. No, it's West Village.
Oh, this is the West Village?
Yeah.
I thought it was Upper West.
Well,
But yeah, shout out Professionally Unprofessional. That's his show
Awesome.
that he does like once a week.
Oh, kick ass.
I want to come say hi. Love you, baby. I'm out of here, man. Yeah. Love you, baby. Yeah.
That's
Hey, I
finally
love you
over.
too, man.
Good to see you.
Always.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, love. Nice to meet you.
Requesting more cards.
kill it in LA.
I'm gonna try.
Awesome. This is for you.
Adam, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Kick ass. All right.
Mr. Bacon.
And hey,
Man.
go see live comedy because that's where it's happening. But you know, this wasn't the shortest one or the longest one.
Right in the middle.
So.
I truly don't know what I just experienced.
Comedians opening cards, no coffee.
You're like Nardwar for cards.
He goes, wait.
He goes, wait a minute.
It was kicking the rats, and now it's dead. Ooh, and the cars are all gone. No more cars, baby. That's a rat pancake, a rat pancake, a rat pancake, a rat pancake. Multiple cars. Y'all just be bugging out, man. Her drawers is green.
Thank you.
Here, read
This
what I
is like
wrote.
the least popular
on the
movie in
camera.
the world.
Bacon,
it's
comment
my favorite fucking
down.
movie.
Dude.
Yeah, last time. Kick him out, Jake. Kick him out. He's out of here. He's out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, Western Buddy, you fucking piece of shit. Don't come back until next year, cocksucker. I'm sorry, guys. I had to do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Weird, your turn? I was Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck, now that was the shit.
That was great.
Okay. Thanks again, Godfrey.
Thanks, that
You're
was
amazing.
really cool.
Awesome.